what's going on, everyone? Syncaholic here with episode number 11 of my Fincraft series. We left off episode, announced my big project, and I started on it. I'm doing 18 iron golem spawner cells located at the spawn location here on the Fincraft server. And the reason for that, if you didn't catch the last episode, is the spawn chunks. I'll explain it like I did before, and then I'll go into how I screwed up explaining it afterwards. What I explained last time was that the spawn chunks are chunks that are constantly loaded on the game, and so therefore if I'm here at my house, which is probably a good, I think it's like 600 blocks away from the spawn, the iron golems will continue to spawn if anybody was on the server. So that way, because right now there's only 3 of us, and there's, we're all spread out. I think I'm probably the closest. But the iron golems will still be able to spawn, and anyone could come here and come get it, and it's not at my house. Because if it was at my house, it would only work if I was there. If I wasn't there, then it wouldn't work. So, you have this 256 block area of spawn chunks, which, without going into great detail, if you just watch the last episode, or just do your own homework and look up on spawn chunks and figure out how to find out where they are, they'll just continuously run. So anyways, I figured out mathematically that I could build 9 locations, which is a total of 18 spawner cells at the spawn chunks. So that's what I'm doing, and it's a huge project, and I've been working on it for about a week now. And I had some help with one of my buddies that I used to play Call of Duty with, Draining Clips. I mean, you'll see him in a couple of videos, not necessarily this one. And sorry, there's a mosquito flying around in here, and dead. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Draining Clips. A friend of mine from PlayStation Call of Duty days. So if any of you have been subscribed to my channel for a while, I'm sure you've seen him around. Finally got him talked into playing some Minecraft, so he's on here, and we're teaching him how to play. And I'm here to answer his questions and to teach him how to do stuff and all the little tricks. And so I showed him how to build an spawner cell, and he was helping me get the villagers and stuff up here. Not necessarily, like I said, in this video, but doing the rest of the towers at least. Anyways, alright, so now back to what I was saying about my explanation for the spawner spawn chunks. Was completely wrong, and boy was I wrong. But not wrong in a bad way, so don't think that this is just, the world's worst advice here. I understood the spawn chunks were, going to stay loaded up, if we were on the server. I come to find out now that, because technically, actually, I'm done. As I'm doing this commentary right now, I'm done with the project. This video footage you're seeing here is days old. Actually, it's probably about a week old, because this is when I just first started doing the first loading up the first cell with the villagers. The spawn chunks, apparently, I don't know about single player, but on a server, there's no shutting it off. They run continuously, whether anybody's here or not, which sounds all well and fine, but every day that I came back on, the chest that I had collecting the iron was slap full. I mean, to the brim. There's piles of iron laying there, because what'll end up happening, and you don't see it in this video, is that I finish this first cell, and I just made a simple little pool of water for the iron golems to land in, and then I'm like, well, God, I need to kill them, because I didn't put lava down there to begin with, and I came back on, and I had like literally 50 iron golems in this little ass hole. And I had to kill them all by sword, because I wanted the iron. I didn't want to just dump lava on them and kill them and kill all the iron. So like an idiot, I tried to figure out a way to kill them all, and end up hitting them with my sword and knocking them out of the hole, and had them all over the place, and it was just a mess. So what I decided to do was to get them all out of there, put some signs down, some lava and some water underneath, and I put 2 hoppers at the end of the water with a chest. I come back the next day and the thing is slat full, the hoppers are slat full, and there's just iron all in the water. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, I didn't put two and two together. I was like, well, maybe Austin's been on the server, or Draining Clips has been on the server, and therefore it ran, back to my original theory. Well, come to find out, that wasn't the case. So later on, when I got 2 or 3 of them done, and it was like I came back the next day, it's like all of them were full. And I'm like, how is this even possible? So, long story short, it's been a long story already, but I get them all done, and me and Draining Clips, Jared, we show up today, as a matter of fact. Today, when I'm doing this commentary, is the day that I finished the connecting the tubes, where I've got them all centrally flowing to the center. Jared will back me up on this. There was probably a good 200 iron, because I put blocks at the end of the tubes. I didn't want them all dropping down into the spawn little dome there right off the bat. So I put blocks up in case any of them did spawn, that they wouldn't go any further. You just put one block in the way. There was literally like 200 iron golems in all the tubes. I mean, like, it was just chaos how many iron golems there were. It was ridiculous. And so it's like after the fact that I've built 18 iron golem spawners, I realized that I probably could have only built one and build it in the spawn chunk, and it just run continuously, and that one alone will fill up an iron chest overnight, easy. So before anybody else goes out there and tries to make 18 iron golem spawners, or even up me one and do more than 18, yeah, don't waste your time. It's completely and utterly unnecessary. You could do fine with just one tower, just one cell, just one layer, not even the 2 layers like I have. Just one layer, just one little pad will get you all the iron you need in one night. And no kidding. So just keep that in mind if anybody's out there watching this and wanting to do this project. Yeah, don't. It's too much overkill. Like I said, I've never seen anybody do this before. I'm half tempted just to send this video to Doc M, just on a whim. I would just love to see his or hear his reaction on this. Would be amazing. That would make my day. I love watching Doc M's videos. I mean, he's such a great personality. He's got such a knack for YouTubing and playing Minecraft. I mean, he's great. So, he does inspire me to do a lot of stuff. I love a lot of his projects that he does. And yeah, the Iron Golem Farm. I know it's not his design, but it was his tutorial, and I love it. And I've memorized it, and like I said, this is the 3rd time around that I've built these things, so I can do it in my sleep now. And this time I built it with snow blocks, which I highly recommend. The snow blocks was definitely the way to go. I could have went with wool or something like that, but yeah, snow blocks are awesome. So all right, I haven't really been talking about what's going on, but yeah, I finished the one tower. I started building. You see the other towers in the background, and then I stopped and I realized, I'm gonna have to get a bunch of villagers up here. So it's like I didn't have that much iron to begin with, and I didn't want to waste it all on making minecart tracks. So what I decided to do was just to go ahead and finish off one tower here and use that iron in the sticks that I'm getting from the witch hut to make more minecart tracks, and that way I can cart the rest of the villagers over to the other towers, because the other ones are way far away. So so that was my theory. So this one here, I used a water elevator. As you can see, I'm going down it right now, but I used a water elevator to go from the lower part to the upper part. Minecarts track to get them here, and using the little perimeter that I put up to begin with as a way to get them up there. Yeah. So, man, I cannot believe I've done this. This is insane. Oh, man. What was I going to say? I was just getting ready to say something. Oh, yeah, talk about what I'm doing here. Yeah, so basically, as you're seeing, I'm only getting 2 at a time. And the reason for that is, well, there's a couple reasons. One, handling 2 villagers, actually handling more than one, period, is just a pain in the butt. I mean, handling 1 villager is a pain, but 2 is even worse, and any more than 2 is just insane. But you need 2 villagers per cell. And if you notice, I don't have any doors on there right now. And the reason for that is that I've kind of learned from my mistakes prior to this time around, was that before I put the doors on, before I got the villagers in. So what happens is that when you go and you put your first 2 villagers in, they already have the doors, so they already start mating, and then you end up with this one cell that's got like a shit ton of villagers in it, and it kind of throws off the balance. You kind of want them equally balanced. And I think it only takes 10 villagers now. They've lowered it. It used to be, I think, 16, but now I think it's like 10 villagers it takes to make an iron golem. 10 or 12. I know they lowered it, but I just can't remember if it's 10 or 12. But I definitely know it's not 16 anymore. But anyways, you get 2 villagers in one cell, close it off, and then you put your doors on at the very end. So that's what I'm doing this go around. I'm getting 2 villagers in a minecart, driving them up here, put them in a cell, closing the cell up, and I'm done with it. I almost screw up right here with this old man Father Time here. Like you see that, he almost just jumped right in there, and I was like, that wouldn't be the end of the world, but I want to get these 2 capped off if they'll quit jumping. Alright, so, yeah, I'm going to call him Suicide Bob, because this guy was probably the worst villager that I had to deal with. Luckily, it was at the beginning, but, yeah, he did not want to cooperate. I mean, you see he walks over here, and now, look, he's over there, and he's standing, like, right on the edge. He's, like, 6 inches from falling to his death. And I'm just sitting there like, what are you doing? As a matter of fact, my wife was sitting here, and she's like, what are you doing, with this guy? And I'm like, I'm trying to get him to go over here. And he's like, he's going to fall. And I'm like, shut up, woman. So, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. And as you see, I've got the snow blocks. I'll say it again. Snow blocks are way to go, man. It takes no tools to destroy them. It's nothing. Yeah, you need a shovel to get the snowballs and things like that. But I used an ass. My God, the amount of stone shovels I have made is unreal. How many stone shovels I've made. And the snowballs, holy crap. So many snowballs. I was going through my statistics and was just like, holy crap. Unreal. Now, as you see, I'm sitting here at the little hotel because it's nighttime and there's really not nothing I could do, though. The villagers are inside and there's mobs up there, so I don't want to do anything. And I'm standing here and a spider jumps the fence and literally jumped in the minecart track. And I'm thinking these iron golems over here, for some reason, they pile up in this corner. They won't walk anywhere else during nighttime. They just stay over here piled up. It's very weird. So I'm trying to pass some time, and I'm trying to push this damn villager over there toward the spider, thinking it would attack it or something like that. And of course, like a dumbass, I hit him with my sword, which was probably the worst mistake I've ever made, because me and him, yeah, we go at it. Toe to toe with an iron golem, which isn't, the hardest thing in the world, but, this dude's mean business. I mean, he cranks it up to 11. You see he's running toward me. I'm running toward him. Yeah, this is just bad news. And I'm trying to get him to go toward the spider, get off of me and kill the spider that's in the minecart. And he's focused. He's driven. He wants a piece of me. Give me the Inkaholic. I can't get him to get to the spider. He's about to send the spider up to the damn next cell. Oh man. I'm glad that it's daylight and the damn villagers are getting ready to come out because they're getting ready to see their friend die. Ooh. Almost dead. Golly. Now I'm getting attacked by a spider. Here we go. Jumping the fence again. Unreal. All because this jackass here wanted to jump. I mean, it was funny. He jumped on the snow block and jumped over the fence and landed right in. I heard him hiss, and right when I turned around, I saw him in midair, and he just landed in the cart. It was really hilarious. All right. So again, I'm going to speed this up because, I mean, I'm sorry that these videos are taking so long, but these are, you know, it's a huge project, and I was recording everything I did, and I wanted people to see what I was doing, but not bore the shit out of you. So if you've stayed with me this long and you've watched all this, thank you so very much. Please put it in the comment section below that you heard me tell you to put something in the comment section below because you're watching this right now. So just scroll down, leave a comment and said, "Great job, Ink. I really love your work. You're so very sexy. You're so awesome. I want to grow up and be just like you," or whatever you want to say. Just leave a comment, please, please, please leave a comment. What else can I talk about while I'm putting the doors on here? I know what I can talk about. Social Blade. There we go. As you know, I'm partnered with Social Blade, RPM Networks, and Jason Ergo, CEO Social Blade, is having a, well, not him, but well, I guess him, whatever. Social Blade in general is sponsoring a YouTube gathering in the North Carolina region, which is great news for me because I'm in South Carolina and I'm actually about, I think, 3 hours away from where he's going to have it. So I'd heard about it a couple of months ago that he was going to have one. I think he actually asked me if I was going to come to it, and I said, I don't really know. It's kind of hard, with the wife and the kids and the job, and it's just, I doubt it'll work. And I had mentioned something to it the other day to my wife about it, and she says, "You need to go." She said, "It's so very important that you need to go. It'll be good for your career as far as YouTube's concerned. You'll meet new people. You guys will be able to collaborate and all that good stuff. You totally need to do it." So she's really, really supportive, and she talked me into going. So June 29th, I will be in North Carolina signing autographs, taking pictures, and kissing babies. Wow. But yeah, I will be attending the YouTube gathering, the East Coast, Southeast, whatever. I don't even know what the official title is offhand, but it's some YouTube gathering sponsored by Social Blade that they will be having in Cary, North Carolina, I believe it is. So I will make the drive out there and hang out with a lot of cool folks from YouTube. So if you guys are in and around the area and you want to meet me and some other YouTubers, Ergo from Social Blade, hit us up. There's a Facebook page, so go by Social Blade Facebook page, and you can RSVP there. There's something on Google Plus. I'm sure there's something along the lines at socialblade.com. So be sure to check all those places out if you're interested. You want to know some more details about it. You can ask me in the comment section below. I'll try to answer whatever questions I can. But yeah, it'll be really fun. We're just going to go hang out in the park. I think they're trying to get up some other festivities to do. Might be a weekend thing, like a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday thing, depending on how many things are going on. Alright, so I'm just wrapping up, finishing up the doors. And this project right here will be all finished up. And we will start sprouting some iron golems. Alright. Everything looks good here. We start getting rid of all this stuff. And again, the snow blocks, man, it's easy cleanup. You can use your fist, you can use a shovel, you can use, whatever you want. You can get rid of these snow blocks really, really easy. So I think the only pain in the butt was getting rid of the water elevator. It's pretty tall. And having to get rid of the sign and then get rid of the water source and then the sign and the water source. It was just a pain in the butt. So got that all taken care of, and I'm just going to walk around the sides here, knock out the corner, and put some doors down. I'll make a couple more. When I say a couple, I mean like 30 of them, but whatever. Oh man, so many doors. So many doors. So many villagers. So many trips back and forth to that hotel. I was really mad because when I did this project, I really thought that, you know, Austin and them would be on to help, and Austin's been like gone for 2 days. I don't know. I think he got a girlfriend or something. I haven't really spoke with him in a couple days. It's starting to worry me. I see him on Twitter, and he's still out and about, but I haven't really talked to him. So Austin, if you're watching this, buddy, I hope she's worth it. You know, she's killing our relationship. So, yeah, but yeah, I thought I was gonna get some help, and this first day building this first tower, I did this all on my own, and then sure enough, the second day when I started working on the second tower, that's when my buddy Jared showed up, and yeah, that was a lifesaver. So Jared, thank you very much. I appreciate your help. I probably would have been at this for like 2 weeks had you not given me a hand. So, yeah. Excuse me, guys. I mean, even fast forwarding, I mean, I don't even know how long this video is, like, what, 20 some odd minutes long. It's insane. I fast forwarded, I cut out a lot of the stupid stuff. It's all repetitive, and I'm sorry that I put you through it, but it will look pretty awesome. Actually, it does look pretty awesome. I can already tell you that. You know, like I said, this is older footage, and I've got it all done now, and it looks pretty awesome. It's more iron than I'll ever need for the next 10 Minecraft lives. It's just insane. Oh my god. What was I thinking when I decided to do this project? I have no idea. Alright, so here's where the little golems will fall. I made sure to leave it 2 blocks deep so that they can't get out. And go grab some shovels so I can get the cleanup going for the rest of the bottom floor there of the tower. Yeah, it took me, like I said, pretty much 1 Minecraft day just to get 2 villagers. Oh, yeah, we already got one. Got an iron golem down there. Good times, good times. Alright, so let's knock this out real quick. Get rid of this stuff. And we'll go down there and check out the situation. Throwing snowball at a creeper. I hit him a couple times. Yep. Alright, let's get rid of this. Do this without falling, I'll be doing good. There we go. And all of this, and we'll go put it back down in the other direction for the next tower. Alright, make sure I don't fall off the back edge here. And there we go. And I can just teleport down there. Alright, so let's go check out the situation. How many we got down here? Oh shit, we got a bunch of snowballs, I know that. That's called recycling right here. Put them down and knock them out and reuse them all over again. Works out pretty good. Give me just a second. Pick all these up. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we just got one guy here, and man, damn ice blocks. Yeah, this is bad. It's in a snow biome, so the water, that's why I got so many torches up top, is to keep the water from freezing over. So, yeah, it's not the best location, but fortunately there's only one of them that's in a snow biome. The rest of them are in the extreme hills or plains or whatever it's called. So, alright, well there was our first lucky contestant of the Iron Golem farm. Alright guys, well, my name is Inkaholic. Thank you for staying with me this long, and please be sure to watch the next episode that'll be out in a couple days, showing you the whole finished product, the whole kit and caboodle, and we'll see you guys then. Take care guys. Thanks for watching.